Guys?
Look, good afternoon this time.
It is afternoon. It's not good evening. So yeah.
Good afternoon.
Absolutely. So look, thank you guys for joining us. Listen, we're going to hop right into it. We're really excited about this series that we're on, is Think and Grow Rich. This is actually episode 7.
Yes.
What do you think about it, Tanya?
I'm loving it. We love it. And I hope you're getting a lot out of it.
Yeah.
That's what we want. But what we've been talking about, we've been dealing a lot with burning desire. Mm-hmm. There's a desire that we must all have when you want to grow your wealth. And so the thing about this book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, it is one that is packed with the information, with the knowledge that's necessary for each and every one of us to build wealth. Really, y'all, it's beginning even in the mind, how you think, how you feel, when you're putting those things into action. Like I said, we've been dealing much with desire. Now let's tap into still in desire. But how does that look? One of the ways is to dream. So just listen to this a little bit, okay? And then we'll talk.
That's good. Let's hop in. All right. So if the thing you wish to do is right and you believe in it, go ahead and do it. Put your dreams across and never mind what they say if you meet with temporary defeat.
That's good. For
they perhaps do not know that every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. Henry Ford, poor and uneducated, dreamed of a horseless carriage, went to work with his tools he possessed without waiting for opportunity to favor him. And now evidence of his dream belts the entire earth, right? He has put more vehicles into operation than any man who ever lived because he was not afraid to back his dreams. Thomas Edison dreamed of a lamp that could be operated by electricity, began where he stood to put his dream into action. And despite more than 10,000 failures, he stood by that dream until he made it a physical reality. Practical dreamers do not quit. All caps, do not quit. Whelan dreamed of a chain of cigar stores, transformed his dream into action, and now the United Cigar Stores occupy the best corners in America. Lincoln, well, not that part. The Wright brothers dreamed of a machine that will fly through the air. Now one may see evidence all over the world that they dreamed soundly. That's always been amazing to me. Marconi dreamed of a system for harnessing the intangible forces of the ether. Evidence that he did not learn in vain may be found in every wireless and radio in the world. And that device right there, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a cell phone, right? All right. Moreover, Marconi's dream brought the humblest cabin and the most stately manor house side by side. So let me read that again. Moreover, Marconi's dream brought the humblest cabin and the most stately manor house side by side. It made the people of every nation on earth backdoor neighbors. It gave the President of the United States a medium by which he may talk to all people of America at one time on short notice. And we're doing that right now.
We are.
All right. It may interest you to know that Marconi's friends had him taken into custody and examined him in a psychopathic hospital when he announced he had discovered a principle through which he could send messages through the air without the aid of wires and other direct physical means of communications. The dreamers of today fare better. This is the last paragraph. The world has become accustomed to new discoveries. Nay, it has shown a willingness to reward the dreamer who gives the world a new idea.
The world. So we're a lot better now. It is heavy. It's a lot in there. I pray that you even got it. Make sure you go back and even listen again to these words. If you have the book, go to it. Listen to this. All under burning desire. So let's talk a little bit about dreaming. I absolutely love it. And I want to ask you, are you dreaming? And if so, what is it? What are you dreaming about? What is it that's on your mind? What are you visualizing and what are you seeing? And as we look through all of that, Dexter, one person after another, the Wright brothers, y'all know about them. And it was even their father. Their father basically said, if God intended for you to fly, then he would have given you wings to do so.
That's
and
crazy.
they like, okay, Daddy. And they still went out there with the vision. Honey, I just talked about this a little bit. I just did a live on Facebook. And that was my thing. What have you been equipped with? What is it that God has given you to do? What is it that you feel on the inside, and you're like, I see this. I see this. And are you taking the necessary action on it? If you see it, are you dreaming about it? Do you visualize it? You're trying to figure things out. How does that work for you? Because I'm telling you, it is in your dreams, those aspirations, those types of things that begin to unlock.
It is.
You would dream, but I wouldn't.
All the time.
I had to learn how to dream, y'all.
I'm a big dreamer.
I had to learn how to do it. Dexter would propose something to me, and I would go so analytical on him.
Oh my God,
that's my style. I'm a thinker,
Oh.
okay? I'm an introvert. I'm a thinker, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Well, how this gonna work? How we gonna do that? How's this? And he's just like, just see it with me for a minute.
Just dream with me. But
Just
now
see it.
your stuff is valid.
It is.
So we got to get to that part. But dreamers need to dream. I know as you guys are listening to us now, you're thinking about, okay, I get that. Yeah. So that's a great point. It's a really good point.
Okay, the last guy, Marconi. All right, now, it's so much in here.
Yeah, it is. It's one part I need to pull out.
You gonna do it? You want to do that? Go ahead.
It's at the beginning of what we talked about.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, y'all. So we got to address this. Now, it is what it is. If the thing you wish to do is right and you believe in it, go ahead and do it. Put your dream across and never mind what they say. If you meet with temporary defeat, for they perhaps do not know that every failure with it is the seed of an equivalent success. You talked about that as the law of polarity, the opposites. The they. As you listen to us now, really think about this. Us, you, all of you guys that are watching now, everybody that will be watching on the replay, we all have they in our lives. And we are the ones who give they power or not. Because every idea that you come up with, when you talk to they, the negative energy could throw you off. But we've got to understand that they perhaps, I love the way he put it, because it's not negative how he put it, but he just said they perhaps don't know that every failure comes with it an equivalent for success. The seed of the same success. So that we needed to point that out, because everything that we've ever tried, when we talk to somebody else about it, like we said last night in the sixth,
go listen
in episode
to that. That's
6
what I was
training,
just thinking about. Listen
we
to
didn't
last
get
night.
the energetic response. They weren't on the same frequency, so their frequency can potentially throw your frequency off if you've got a big idea and you're taking it to somebody who's not on the same frequency as you are. That's very important.
And again, as it states right here, really, really catch that, okay? Because he's saying here that those they may not even understand that he has this part in all caps, that every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success.
Amazing.
And that is the law of polarity, where if there is an up, there is a down. If there is an in, there is an out.
There's a right,
there's a left, there is a right. There is a yes, there is a no. See, those are the things that are in opposition. So if you're going through whatever it is that you're dreaming about and you're moving toward that direction, you put it into action. There's things that you desire to do. You're building it and you see it. And as you go through it, who was that here? He tried and it was 10,000 times.
Edison.
Was it Edison with the light bulb? 10,000 times there was failure. But to every failure, as it said, there's an opposition, there is success. And they, quote unquote, may not know that. They may not even know about the law of polarity. They may not even understand that for every failure there is a success. So that's what you'll have to know. And with Marconi, I love his story. And we'll, go ahead and close with this. I don't want to keep you too long. But it is powerful, because here is this man with a vision. You're doing it right now. We're using the airwaves. We talked about frequency. It's a vibration in the earth. We had to learn how to tap into that thing. He was like, oh my God, I'm figuring something out. He was like, there's a radio. People are going to be able to listen in. And people was like, he is crazy.
They thought he was nuts.
To the point where they show up at his house and they were like, we come to get you.
and
he
took
was
him
like,
into
"You coming to get me
custody.
for what?" He said, "I'm busy. I'm in here working." He excited. He was dreaming. He could see that thing. He was like, "I'm in here working. What do you mean you coming to get me?" And they were like, "Man, sir, we don't want to push you. We don't want to like be aggressive and take you, but if you don't come with us, we're gonna have to." And then you see this big old tall man standing there and everything ready to get him. Nonetheless, he goes with them. They put him in solitary confinement. He's in there like, what in the world is going on? But there's this one person who saw him and he went to talk to him. He's a doctor. And he listened to him and he thought, this man don't sound like he don't know what he's talking about. So they went, they listened, and here we are right now utilizing. We on the radio and it's only grown bigger. We watched the Jetsons. And I'm
we talked about that.
I could never imagine, didn't think that I would be sitting there talking to somebody live and we could see each other. The Jetsons was a cartoon. Honey, come on now. Did you catch that? There is nothing that anybody can do or dream about that will not be so. There is nothing new up under the sun. So if you can think about it, if you ever seen it, if anything like that, then I'm going to tell you right now that it is so. Starting first in your mind.
That's good.
And where do you dream at? In the mind.
That's good. This is
y'all ready?
This is so good. And I'm gonna close with this. So so Tanya and I, we have an office upstairs, but the office gets cramped. I'm the type of person I need to move around. So we have tables in
our family
room, and I'm here, and
between
Tanya's
the family room and the kitchen,
sitting over there, and we're working. So think about this now. So I'm working on my computer, and Tanya is talking through WhatsApp to one of our team members. That one of our people we've hired to work with in our business. And she's like, hey, let's go live real quick. He sends the link and they're on live in 5 minutes.
We on Google Meet, so we on Zoom.
They on Google Meet and Zoom.
And he's in.
And I'm just like, wow, man, this dude on the other side of the world.
I love it. He's in Bangladesh.
Yeah, and Tanya says, hey, come say hello. And hey, we talk to his family and everything. Think about that. This device, I can FaceTime you right now. You give me your number. And I say, all right, let's jump on FaceTime. And we're talking to each other. I don't know where you are, but those airwaves, this man came up with that idea and they thought he was crazy. So the bottom line here is this, guys, whatever it is that he said here at the beginning is to go after what it is that you want. If the thing that you wish to do is right and you believe in it, go ahead and put it out. So as we said last night, the burning desire. Anchor that thing, go after it, mind what you say. And as a matter of fact, I put up a little post last night on Facebook. 5 steps from our conversation last night. So you guys, if you YouTubers want to go over to Facebook on Dexter L. Scott and check out the 5 things, I put it there. But it's just 5 things. Boom, 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 boom. That what we've been studying and we brought out.
It's just a matter of putting them into action.
Yes, put it in action.
It is.
Yeah, this has been good, guys. We really appreciate it. Excited. This is episode 7. So 8 is coming. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you'll be notified when we go live. We'd love to hear from you. Leave us some comments. What did you get out of what we just shared? Good?
I'm good.
All right, guys, we're out of here. And we're going to turn it up and do something else. All right. Later, guys. We may not know you,
but we know what's in you.
See you.